Join the Origin system's greatest water fight. As you could probably guess in the public test server stuff, a lot of this is glitchy. Is the best way to put it. Because there's a lot of things that have been hidden that obviously they don't want people to see. Now, yesterday I went through a few of the things that had been added and played with some other stuff, and everybody was asking exactly the same thing. There's been a lot of changes to different Warframes. The big one being Chroma. I think the way that this goes is exactly that. Electrical. No. Stop using the ability. Toxin. It's not changing the elemental colour. I thought it was going to change the colour of the element, but it's not. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, come on! Toxin damage. You can barely see it actually taking effect. Toxin damage. Now if we swap this to fire and start shooting again. Fire damage. Shoot your friend. I'm not actually sure on that one. I'm going to have to take this to the simulacrum. I can't. There's no way around it. Anyway, instead of having to use your energy colour to determine what elemental damage you will deal, you can now do it using the actual thing. Ice damage. Okay. Nope, I want electrical damage. I'm now shooting electricity. Nope, I think I'll go for a bit of toxin. And there's toxin. It still shares the same energy colour that you are using beforehand. You can barely see toxin actually taking effect. So your energy colour can now be whatever you want, because the element is based upon whatever you select in the bottom right there. It is just weird because you can only change that in the first ability. Very easily. Now, there is one other bit I want to kind of try and do here, but I want you to go there. I want to go get some energy, and I want to see if you can change this on the fly. So if we go over here, and we start shooting you with ice, freeze you all up, swap it to electricity, it's still ice. You need to recast to be able to swap it to a different element. This means no more having to set up your colour to match the element you want. You can literally now just run around with it uncooled constantly, because that's what everybody does anyway. Or at least that's what I do. Because, well, I kind of prefer Chroma in his ice form. The damage isn't really that great though, which I will admit was kind of rubbish to begin with. I much preferred blue because it may do a lot less damage, but at least now it is arcing between enemies. Not really sure if that was doing that before. Ignore the Sarin effect spores, that's Panzerpup, who I really need to rename. But yes, these changes did in fact come. Whether these are going to come in update 29.5, I have no idea. I do like the fact that they are here, and I am literally just using his first ability because you can see the damage pop up as different damage types every time I change this. You can activate other abilities as you go, do whatever you want. It is... Stop doing that, stop doing that. Should cancel that one. And then activate it again. Haha. Take all the electricity. These guys are not going down. It is not... Okay, so that happened. Not dealing a great deal of damage in the slightest. But that's just because I don't have Chroma set up to do a lot of damage. Because that's not what this was about. This is... Okay. What was that? I just took a ton of damage. Like... an insane amount of damage. Did not see that coming. I just like the fact, yes, this is coming, they have allowed it to be seen, and it does mention in the things that you can talk about Warframe changes. It doesn't specify which Warframe, so I kind of left this off just to have... Oh, hang on. Fire's arcing between them. Also, I'm pretty sure Panzer Pup just took out level 180. Guess we're going back over here. Yes, I should also have done this when I did the original video for this, the first one, but I just wanted to have more of a play with this, concentrate more on it, because being able to swap between the elements is kind of huge. I wish it would swap on the fly, so I'm dealing toxin damage if I swap it to a fire. I wish it would also swap the ability that's active at the same time. It doesn't, which is a bit of a shame. But the fact that you can now run whatever energy colour you want without having to worry about setting up energy colours was one of the reasons I absolutely stopped using Chroma. Yeah, I also need to format this thing a lot. It's good, but it's not good yet. It only has about 4 mods in the thing. This thing could be quite vicious. The beam weapons, probably way better though. And it works roughly the same, but that's not what this is about. So I think for now we'll leave this off here. Chroma's new abilities for his first, being able to choose between the elements rather than have to set your energy color up, that's huge. That is going to make him so much better than he was before. It just really, really is. And I'm kind of looking forward to that way too much. Might actually start using Chroma again, because one of the reasons I stopped, there'll be certain situations where you want to use a different element and you kind of lock down to using what you had because it's what you happen to have. Also, where'd you go? Huh. But anyway, I think we'll leave this off here for now as this guy becomes completely immune to all damage. Oh, there it goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Once you go away. Well, now I know what happened to the other people. Panzer Pup. There's arcanes that make him a lot better, by the way, coming in this update too.